And here's the Writer's Allman Brother for Friday, July 17th, 2026. It's the birthday of famous person David Hasselhoff. The Hoff, born 1952 in bathing trunks carrying a surfboard. His mother had to have an episiotomy, and that was just to get that lush thatch of Hassel hair out of her halloumi. He was the first kid in kindergarten to have abs. Just a two-pack back then. The Lunchables of musculature. Sometime during high school, they started talking to cars. Learned he could coax them to talk back with a little Pennzoil and some turtle wax, especially when he used his hips to apply it. His first car friend was a 1969 Datsun Fairlady. Even motorized females couldn't resist the Hoff. She wanted to boff. "I'm only a man," he said, or rather he sang it. This was around the time he started a musical career that only exists in Europe. He'd call individual German people on the phone from California and croon to them about freedom and bikini shaving. Hoff was fully 37 by the time he donned a Speedo and started fake saving people. It was his last lady boner maker before descending into self-parody. Various projects emanated from his prolific auto-roasting, all with the same nomial pun attached. These include the sitcom Hoff the Record, a travel show called Hoff-Roading, a spin-off of David Spade's Just Shoot Me called I'm Gonna Hoff Myself, a prequel to that show called The Spin Hoff, the Pornhub rival Jerking Hoff, a chain of cafes called Hoff and Froth, which also sells Hoffy beans and Hoff drops. It's where you might even run into your old college Hoffesser. Okay, that's enough. It's the birthday of Phyllis Diller, actress with the Einstein hair, born 1917, and also Spencer Davis from the group with the same name. You got to give me some lovin'. And also Phyllis Davis from that 80s show Vegas, which starred Robert Urich, who had the lead role also in Spencer for Hire. Goinky dink. And it's the birthday of Camilla Parker Geezer Bowles, Queen of England and original bassist for Black Sabbath. She was born with a mustache in the same town as Ozzy Osbourne, but then quickly squirreled away to parochial school in the town of Bournemouth, north of Weymouth, south of Plymouth, Mouthshire, Tonham. At school, she traded plaid skirts with Tommy Iommi. They'd roll them up at the waist 6 inches before visiting the military academy boys. Against the wishes of her parents, Lady and Brigadier Cuthbert, she'd cut school and balance cigarettes on the tip of Tommy's tuning peg. Tommy threw a ukulele at her one day, saying, "See what you can make out of this, geezer." She tuned it like the first 4 strings of a guitar, and a star was shunted through the birth canal of darkness. They soon formed a band called Geezer and the Matroneers, playing Mersey hits backwards to, quote, call upon the Dickens, meaning Charles. Soon Osborne was banging down their Bournemouth door, begging to join them. "I'll play tractor," he said, biting a bat. As the band star uploaded, she hid her musical Satanism from her folks, growing a beard every evening and then shaving it before bed. She had 3 days stubble the day she met Diana Spencer at an egg hunt at Sasquatch upon Able-Body. The two were fast friends until a recorded phone call surfaced of Camilla Geezer and the now King of England, joking that he should like to die and come back as a blood pudding thrust into her aviary, while she lays down the bottom on a baleful rendition of Symptom of the Universe, performed on a sheet of frozen donkey brains at Wembley. Here's a poem for today by Jericho Brown, entitled Another Elegy. I want to relax, but it's April. My students cross and uncross bare legs, one thigh in turn, holding the other down. Each limb, every stem on earth at battle, studded with buds, all cocked to win as the world splits into its stains. I live with a disease instead of a lover. We take turns doing bad things to my body, share a house, but do not speak. We eat what I feed. Spring is a leg and can't be covered. One day I was born. That was long ago. Another Elegy by Jericho Brown, used without permission here on the Writer's Allman Brother. Here with a PSA that Gonzo Fest, an annual fete to celebrate Hunter S. Thompson, is in town here in New York this weekend. It's an actual thing. Lots of readings and panels and Gonzo revelry. If you're in New York, go to gonzofest.net for more info. That's GONZOFEST.net. Until next week, be well, buy the ticket, and take the ride.